For our first whole day in Oahu, we started off with free breakfast at the hotel. Then we decided that we wanted to hit up the Diamond Head hike, and it's the only hike that you have to pay for in Oahu, and you need reservations for it as well. The pathway was mostly paved, but once you got to the higher parts of the trail, it became a bit more uneven. Overall, it reminded me of Runyon Canyon in LA. For Weishan and I, the hike wasn't too hard, but we were a little tired at the top. We definitely recommend bringing water because there was minimal shade and the trail itself gets really hot. Before you reach the peak of Diamond Head, you have to walk through a long, dark tunnel. It was a little claustrophobic with all the people coming and going and how dark it was, but it was okay in the end. The view at the top was great. Diamond Head was an old military fort, and you can climb into where they put old cannons and other military accoutrement. To complete the Diamond Head trail loop, you need to descend down a creepy set of curved stairs and then down a flight of steeper steps. I didn't get much footage of us going down because I made eye contact with the human shit that someone left up there and essentially ran all the way down the trail. Once we got back to the paved trail, we were joking that the hike wasn't that hard, and then immediately we saw someone get airlifted down from the pinnacle of Diamond Head due to medical distress. We then decided to stop for an overpriced lunch where Weishan got the loco moco and I got poached eggs and bacon. We then went to the Manoa Falls Trail. It was super cool. We felt like we were in a totally different biome even though we were still on Oahu. Fun fact about this place, Jurassic Park Lost Hawaii 5-0, all film scenes here. At the start of our hike, a little mongoose ran across the trail and I thought our hike was blessed, but then I saw a sign that said it was an incredibly invasive species and killing all the native reptiles and birds, and I regret that we didn't kill it on site. We got to Manoa Falls no problem, and I would rate the hike slightly harder than Diamond Head because the incline was a bit steeper and the path wasn't paved, it was covered in rocks. But when we got to the falls, there were people that were clearly going beyond a marked boundary, and it was advised not to swim in the falls' water because of leptospirosis. And no one was listening to the rules, and it made me very upset. When we got to the falls, we got there so quickly we didn't really know what to do with ourselves. So we decided to take another trail, the Aihu Lama Trail, and honestly, it was the worst thing I've ever done. This was not a normal hike. There were sheer cliff faces. There were huge gulfs of mud. There were very, very steep inclines. We were trying not to die. I don't have any footage of it. We walked and walked and walked and walked and walked, and we got to the top and we saw this beautiful view, which was fine, but it was the mosquitoes and the mud and the danger. I don't even... After all that trauma, we returned to Waikiki and ate a first dinner at Maguru Brothers, where they made some gluten-free poke for me. And then we ate a very, very nice dinner at Fete in Chinatown. And Sarah, who was serving us, gave us free ice cream for our honeymoon. So that was worth it.